Control flow is nothing but conditionals, loop overs, loop untils. For suppose conditional in the sense if else, loop over is nothing but for loop, loop until is nothing but while loop. Now I will show about if condition. If is nothing but, for example, I write if it's raining, what should we do? If it's raining, we need to take umbrella. If it's else if it's not raining, we need not to take umbrella. Else God. If this condition is satisfied, we need to do this. If this condition is satisfied, we need to do this. If these two condition fails, then we will do this. I'll write if else structure will be like this. If condition a colon and enter and tab space, and we'll write statements or else colon we'll write else statements. This is the structure. Now I'll write if a equal to true. If a is true, a equal to true means if this is a condition, I'll press enter and a is true. Else print a is false. Now if I run this, a is not defined, sorry, I'll write I need to define a equal to true, and I'll run the program. As you can see, a is true. If I write false, else part will be executed. But for example, there will be some situations like we need to check more than one conditions, then we need to write elif b is true, print b is true. Sorry, double equals to, and I'll run the program again. As you can see, b is true. Here you need to observe one more thing, that if any one of this statement is true, it is not checking the below statements. Here b is true, so it did not enter into the else part. For example, if I write a is true, see, it is not checking whether b is true or not. And that's it for the if else statement. I'll write a simple program that maximum of 3 numbers a equal to 1, b equal to 2, c equal to 3. We need to find the maximum of 3 numbers. So we need to check whether a is greater than b and a is greater than c. Then print a is maximum. Else if b is greater than a and b greater than c, in the sense b is maximum value. If these two conditions fail, it means c is the maximum value. Now if I run this code, I'll save and I'll run the code. As you can see, c is the maximum value, and like this we can use if else statement. Now I'll show you how for loop will works. For loop is a loop over statement, like it will loop for a definite number, mean it will loop until for a given number or for a defined number, and structure is for variable in range of starting to ending, and a colon, and tab space and statements. For example, I want to print multiple of 2. So for is a variable name and variable name in range of starting from 1 to till 10. If I write 10 here, 10 is a boundary, it will not reach there, so I'll write 11. So I'll click enter and print. Each iteration value will be stored in I, so I'll print I and I'll hit enter. As you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 is printed. But if we want to print multiple of 2, means we need to add a step here. There is one more parameter called step. Step in the sense how many iterations to be skipped or how many we need to jump. Initially, if we don't declare, it will be as 1, incrementing 1 1 1. But if you want to increment 2, and now if I print I, as you can see, the values will be 1 3 5 7 9. See, first it will come to 1, and whether 1 is less than 11, no, and print 1, and increment 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 is less than 11, no, print 3, and similarly 5 and 7 and 9. But if you want to print multiple of 2, I'll be writing till 11 and step function is 1. If I don't mention here, or if I mention 1, or if I don't mention 1, it will be iterated, it will be taken step as 1 only. I'll multiply the iteration value with the 2. Now I'll save. If I print, as you can see, multiple of 2 is printed. And one more thing in Python is, I'll show you a condition like, wait, I'll show you a situation. For I in range 2 to 10 comma I'll take step 2 means the values will be 2 4 6 8 only. If I value is divisible by 2, I mod 2 is divisible by 2 in the sense 0 means whether the I value is divisible by 2 means I'll show you by print I. As you can see the values are 2 4 6 8. Every value is divisible by 2 means it's every iteration I value is satisfied. In if we everyone we can write else here means if this fails we will enter into this statement, but if we write else below or for it is accepted, but when this part is executed means when the whole iteration is completed and if this is not satisfied the whole iteration then only it executes else part. For example, here I is divisible by 2. If I is not divisible by 2 means not divisible. As you can see, not divisible is printed. Else part is executed only when this if statement is not satisfied by the whole for loop only, and this is one good option with Python, and that's it using for loop. And now we'll see while loop. And before going to while loop I want to show you what is the difference between continue and break. If I'll show you one thing, see, if the value is divisible by 2 I am writing continue and I'll hit enter. Wait, I'll close this. I'll hit enter. As you can see nothing is printed because when this continue statement is triggered it will not execute the below code, it will just go to the next iteration directly. For example, if I write print here see it printed only one time, even though I wrote print here again it is not executed because the continue statement is triggered and it is going for next iteration. But when I write break here means if this triggered once come out of the loop. For example, if I run enter here, as you can see only 2 is printed. When this is triggered it will come out of the loop, it will not execute anything, it will not go for any further iterations also. That is the difference between continue and break. And final iteration is while loop. While is an infinite loop, it will keep on iterating until the condition is true. For example, n is equal to 10 while n greater than 0 print n minus equal to 1 means we initialized n equal to 10 and printing n value and removing, I'll write clearly n equal to n minus 1, removing one value from the n for each iteration. then the resultant will be, I'll save the program. As you can see, 10, 9, 8, 7 till 1. It keep on iterating till this condition is false. If we write true here and hit save button and run, as you can see, it keeps on iterating. It is an infinite loop. We need to stop this. It is an infinite loop. To break this, we need to add here a break statement. If n is equal to 0 means n value becomes 0 means we need to break, means if n value becomes 0, this is executed and comes out of the loop. If I run enter, as you can see, after 1, if we removing one more value, n value becomes 0, and this hits break statement and comes out of the loop. And these are the flow statements, these are the flows conditions, sorry, and these are the control flows in the Python. And that's it. In the next video, I'll implement methods and functions, and that's it for this video. In the next video, I'll show you how to implement methods. If you have any doubt regarding control flows, you can put comment below. I'll if you have any doubt regarding control flows, comment below. I'll reply, I'll clarify it as soon as possible. If you have any doubt regarding control flows, comment below. I'll clarify them as soon as possible.